Hello, my dear Taurus friends. Today, we're going to be looking at your detailed forecast for the month of March. We'll be looking at the main aspects across the 12 houses. These will cover your home, your love life, your family, everything that will happen to you, and everything that holds significant meaning for you. And most importantly, when we reach the 10th house, you'll be able to make a very special and important wish, one that you would truly like to see quickly come true. Since we're looking at the forecast, this work is deeply connected with energies. Your desire will be boosted and quickly manifested. And so we begin. What is truly most important to you? All right. The main thing opening up for you now is work. Work where you won't just be toiling, right? But here, there could be some specific help from people. There's support and partnership from individuals with whom you might have had agreements before, right? This is a good sign. You have the opportunity this month to gain some profits. You will have active work and an active, yes, a significant breakthrough, yes, where updates will take place, new connections, new relationships. And in these relationships, you will feel very, very not just confident, yes, but you will feel truly on top of the world because you were expecting these changes and you will receive them. So the second house is all about your money. How easily will it come to you and what will its quality be? Let's try to figure out where this is going to come from. Libra. You're starting with big plans and high hopes. I want to say that during this period, you won't just be earning money, you'll be gaining some profit. It's not even a salary, it's just the echoes of the effort you put in before. Why should be and this is quite an auspicious moment for you. You will feel light, you will feel confident, and in your position, specifically in your work, yes, there will be such a time, such a moment when all the changes and updates that are going to occur, you will accept as a matter of course. This will undoubtedly lead you towards the light, won't it? And we can clearly see that you will feel extremely confident. Yes, the people who will be around you, they will specifically see you as someone who knows everything, understands everything, and can do things that others cannot. And this is very important for you. So during this period, you can confidently, if you want to change jobs, and they will be offered to you now, because I see collaborations happening here, you can confidently agree to that, okay? You will be appreciated, you will be promoted, and you will always be at the top. Well, that's not bad. So the third house is about your journeys, your travels, your movements, and let's see if they are planned for you, how will they proceed? Well, I see that for now, no journeys are on the horizon. You're currently in a state where you don't particularly feel like traveling anywhere. Yes, you're staying put when it comes to journeys, but you're quite concerned about your romantic relationships. Now, as we begin to explore the house of love, yes, all that is connected to love and family, we will clearly see what exactly is happening that is so powerfully holding you back, yes, in your romantic relationships. Well, then let's proceed and take a look. I don't see any specific directions or clear paths for March yet. The entire month specifically will be colored by various events during which you'll be deeply engaged in understanding your personal relationships. And that too is not a bad thing at all. So let's talk about the fourth house. The fourth house is your family. It's your home where you can be with your husband or your father or with the people who surround you. Clearly in your family, let's see what events will unfold. I foresee moments when many of you will experience some significant family changes. A pause or a very clear proposal will be made. But this offer is not the kind where you're offered a hand in marriage. No, this is a proposition for certain joint actions that will indeed bring about significant changes for you. This individual might suggest to you either relocating to a different city or embarking on a journey somewhere to completely transform your entire life. In any case, the individual who will present this proposition to you is a trusted confidant, someone very close to you, and this same trusted individual desires significant fundamental changes. You don't need to agree to these changes just yet. You can simply set them aside for the time being, but eventually they might prove to be quite necessary for you, right? So I see that these changes will eventually be beneficial for you, just not for March. Yes, it could be in April or May. We might see this in future forecasts, but I see that some proposal will come into play, which will be realized later. And this proposal will come from a person with whom you share the same space.
All right, so we have the fifth house. The fifth house, it is all about love. So what exactly awaits you in matters of love?
These are the girls who haven't yet met their other half, those who just want love and romance to come into their lives. Let's see if such a meeting will happen. Of course it will. You're not just facing a meeting, someone is already watching you here. Yes, I see that a man is standing right behind you, right? Tapata kata. And I perceive that this person desires a meeting with you, this encounter will certainly happen. This individual, has either seen you at some point or you're already acquainted through someone. Isn't that right? Because there are additional people who could potentially be involved in this situation. And I want to tell you that your encounter with this person will be, even if you're not considering them as a potential candidate, even if you perceive them as a complete stranger to you right now, you will still experience a truly romantic meeting with this individual, one that will specifically bring you a much needed escape from your dark thoughts, yes, from all your gloomy worries, and you will finally leave behind your loneliness with this person. I see that there was a moment, a time when you were involved in some minor conflicts, specifically with other people, and this was weighing on you quite a bit. But you are now ending this period, and a person is entering your life who will build a shared space with you. You won't just find simple happiness with this person. You'll be actively building with them like a brand new home, right? A fresh new space, a personal sanctuary where you'll feel truly at peace. This is wonderful. Pause. So let's talk about the sixth house. Pause. The sixth house represents your physical body and also your health. Pause. Let's take a look at what will be happening for you in this area. Pause. Well, I must say, regarding your health, everything here is quite favorable. Pause. Immediately, the sun card reveals this particular house to us. We don't even need to consider what might happen next or what events could unfold here, because if you're only briefly ill with something, you will certainly recover. If you're healthy, you will remain healthy. The sun's energy brings you full restoration of your body, of all energy flows, and your balance. You will feel this world very vividly, and people will perceive you just the same. So, what do we have in the seventh house? In the seventh house, we're looking at agreements, at contracts. Perhaps you're expecting some letters or you're waiting for some important decision, yes, for yourself. In the seventh house, we will see this. So, what do we have here?
So you're expecting some kind of information from this individual, right?
But this news, it will clearly come from afar and it will reach you just when you've stopped waiting. So a period is opening up for you where you've been expecting news from a certain person, yes, from a man, but he hasn't shown himself for a long time. And now, just when you're practically at the point where you're about to give up waiting, right? So then I see that there were some specific understandings between you as to why this person was meant to step up. He didn't do it on time, but this individual will show up and he will explain to you why he couldn't. I see that this person faced challenges, experienced difficulties, after which he will make his presence known and you will learn about it. Well, then, all right, we'll just have to wait. So let's talk about the eighth house. What exactly is in the eighth house? In the eighth house is what you are meant to lose, right? But lose in what sense? It's not that these are significant losses, no, but rather something you absolutely must release yourself from. So let's take a moment to consider what exactly you will be freeing yourself from. You will be liberated from some of those pointless childhood anxieties, won't you? What I mean is, I can clearly see that you're carrying with you certain memories from the past that are weighing very heavily on your spirit. But you're beginning a new period when these memories of the past will finally end and you are entering not only a new life, but you are stepping into a time when all the old will be released. You'll find prosperity in personal relationships, yes, and new changes are opening up for you at work, in your career, yes. We see the picture transforming, and the world card fully opens up this entire world for you. For you, this isn't just loss. No, it's not loss. It's the end of old sad memories that weighed heavily on you. And this is a very good, favorable moment for you to truly move forward. The ninth house. The ninth house represents some of your bold and daring new ventures, which you would really like to start, but you might not even be giving them much thought at the moment. You have these ideas in your head, but you're not really putting much effort into making them happen.
All right. What exactly is this? Let's take a closer look at what.
Do you ever have that kind of moment when you want to move somewhere, right? But right now, this seems like an unattainable dream for you. You only want this. You're not making any effort at the moment. You feel like, well, I'd like to, but you can still stand on your own 2 feet. This doesn't necessarily mean moving to another city. It could be changing apartments, changing houses, changing rooms, anything. Just moving from one space to another. But you simply desire it and you are capable of achieving it. For you, these changes could serve as a definite impetus for transformation in your life. The faster you get this implemented, this small task that has fallen to you here, the faster you will bring changes into your. So, the 10th house represents your deepest desire. Formulate your wish and we'll see how quickly it really manifests. Do you really need it? Let's find out. I see your wish is already on its way, isn't it? You've worked hard on it for a long time. I see a lot of effort has been put in. If this is a relationship, you've invested your all into it. If this was work, you made every possible effort to create something specifically for profit. You even denied yourself certain things. You created a certain environment where you not only denied yourself much, but simply pushed it to the background. But I see that the events related to the realization of your idea, which you conceived with your desire, are already approaching. It's the end of March, the very beginning of April. Yes, for you, events will take on precisely that exact period when your deepest wish will finally come true. All right, very good. So, what exactly do we see in the 11th house? In the 11th house, we typically find friends or a strong support group who have been instrumental in helping you maintain your stability. And I want to say that often these are people very close to you, right? Who surround you. I see that you've now found yourself in a situation where it feels like you're not entirely in control of it, right? It is connected with material matters, with money, and with certain opportunities that destiny presents to you. But I want to tell you that you have a real chance to receive some initial, perhaps minimal funds, and then later much larger sums. Yes, I clearly see that you will emerge from a state, specifically from a state of financial hardship or instability, through the help of certain individuals. Yes, you will receive a helping hand from someone close to you, and that person will help you. This means I will specifically get the support of a loved one. So, what do we see in the 12th house? In the 12th, these are your enemies, those you perceive as not treating you well, right? These are some minor ill wishers. Let's see if you have any, if you should be wary of them, or if certain situations might arise in which you could be involved.
I can see that.
You had a rather unpleasant conversation with someone, didn't you? You had a talk with a person. It's a woman. Yes, I see that you might have gotten a little offended with each other, but these are not enemies. These are just temporary disagreements after which you will start communicating again. You'll meet this person again and everything will start all over. Yes, this is a close friend. It could be your sister. It could be a very close, trusted person you confide in, with whom your opinion at some point didn't quite align as you would have liked, right? But this is a completely friendly atmosphere, isn't it? I mean, it's just some minor disagreement that has simply been presented to you right now, isn't it? I mean, you're currently separated from each other. And consequently, it seems to you that this is an actual moment of conflict, isn't it? That the person isn't favorably inclined towards you. But in actual fact, I see that you two will make up, and the other person involved, she herself, will be the first to extend an olive branch. We see a person who will take the initiative, and accordingly, there will be a reconciliation, and you will continue to communicate. Well, then, that's quite good. Oh, I want to say that I wish you peace and well-being. I wish you the successful realization of all your plans and undertakings. I'm not saying goodbye. Please like and leave your comments.
I want you to just get out of this place.
Do you know what the hell is going on? I forgot. You forgot
to
about
wipe.
3, and I forgot what zodiac sign I'm talking about. I can't for the life of me remember who it was. Libra? No, Sagittarius, or no?
Imagine, Archer.
You know what threw me off balance?